A war to end all wars, or so they thought. Welcome to today's video, where we dive into the conflict that reshaped the 20th century, World War I. From political tensions to trench warfare, we'll explore how this war changed the world forever. The seeds of World War I were planted long before the first shots were fired. Europe in the early 20th century was a powder keg of rivalries, alliances, and ambitions. Four key factors led to the outbreak of war. Militarism. Nations like Germany and Britain were in an arms race, building up massive military forces. Alliances. Europe was divided into two main camps: the Triple Entente of France, Russia, and Britain, and the Triple Alliance of Germany, Austria, Hungary, and Italy. Imperialism. The scramble for colonies in Africa and Asia intensified national rivalries. Nationalism. Ethnic groups within empires, especially in the Balkans, wanted independence. On June 28, 1914, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo triggered a chain of events that led to war. Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, and soon the web of alliances pulled most of Europe into the conflict. Within weeks, the world was at war. The war was fought on multiple fronts, but the Western Front between France and Germany became infamous for its brutal trench warfare. Soldiers lived in muddy trenches, facing artillery bombardments, machine guns, and chemical weapons. World War I also introduced new technologies to the battlefield. Tanks, airplanes, and submarines changed the nature of combat, turning the war into a deadly stalemate. Millions of lives were lost, but neither side could gain significant ground. Though initially neutral, the United States entered the war in 1917, tipping the balance in favor of the Allies. In 1918, the Central Powers, led by Germany, were exhausted. They signed an armistice on November 11th, ending the fighting. The war had a massive global impact. 10 million soldiers and 7 million civilians died. Empires crumbled. The Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, German, and Russian empires all collapsed. A harsh peace treaty, the Treaty of Versailles, was imposed on Germany, setting the stage for future conflicts. The world hoped for peace after the devastation, and the League of Nations was created to prevent future wars. However, the Treaty of Versailles' harsh terms, especially toward Germany, sowed resentment that would later contribute to the rise of Adolf Hitler and World War II. The scars left by World War I reshaped international relations, redrew borders, and forever changed how wars were fought. World War I, often called the Great War, left a deep mark on humanity. It was a war of unprecedented scale, horror, and consequence. But the lessons learned were, unfortunately, not enough to prevent an even larger conflict just 2 decades later. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more historical content. See you next time.